What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back into time.
Re-enable. There it goes. Woo, doggy. Stupid mic. I gotta always like disable and re-enable it now. I don't know what's going on with OBS, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Damn, though. Holy crap! What a day today. Just a little shellacking across the board. Let's dive into it. Won't be able to do a super long stream today, but we're gonna get it in. Getting some shaving across the board. Stalling out here around this big volume node on the total market cap. Yeah. Let's turn that off. All right, let's just go to Mama Bear. Mama Bear obviously joining the overall market today with the major ass whoopings. At one point, the rut was down over 4% just a minute ago. Just brutal moves over here. So Bitcoin was not, what do you call it? Well, did not dodge that bullet. Broke this line over here. Actually, last night, it broke it and lost momentum and got bearish on the RSI on this candle and broke it all at the same time. That's pretty wild. We don't see that super often. So we can delete that. But yeah, just like we were looking for, if we lost, around this horizontal here, around 50-ish K, we would probably come back and test the upper end of this range. We are still, okay, making higher highs, higher lows at the moment, so the damage isn't terrible. I'm getting caught at the mama, and so far right around the upper end of this range that we've been battling and been in here for a little bit, so not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Let's see if it can't defend this and we close back below this 57.5, 57,000 area like we talked about yesterday. I do think it's going to roll over and at least test the bottom end of this range. At minimum is kind of what I'd be looking for. But right now it's okay. It's not terrible. We need to see the price pick up here a little bit, or the daily might be kind of ugly. There'll be a rejection engulfing from the previous day, so that's not super sexy. We are back to neutral on the 3-hour too, but right now we just got to watch this 47,000, 48,000 area. If we hold there and start rallying back up, we'll be all good. Again, losing that, probably test to the other side of the range. Oh, Futures are looking sicker. Actually, they're losing all of the strength on this. And I do put a little bit more weight on the futures. Technically speaking, we can get rid of this trend line. Don't need that anymore. Yeah, I mean, this kind of does have this little range like you can see right here, though, now. This little box range from like about 45 to 52, so that's kind of interesting. It did not make new highs on these 3-hour candles against this, though. That's not sexy. So actually, futures are a little bit bearish on low time frames of Bitcoin. Any swing back below 47.5 is going to be about the same thing as 47,000 on spot. So bulls got a little bit of work to still do. Let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum's okay. It's kind of grinding up the mama here, as you can see. We've been talking about that. That happens a lot. If we break that again, that would be very terrible. Kind of same as Bitcoin's chart on spot. 1440 is the line in the sand on this. We do not want to re-break that or retest that, really, even. That would be very bad. Really got to get back over this swing high at about 1660-ish. To get the bull boner back going and excited. So still got a lot of work to do on Ethereum. Let's look at futures. Yeah, futures showing more weakness too than spot price. Although it's not terrible unless we break back below this swing low over here at around 1470. Litecoin trapped in between these damn ranges, just like we've been looking at for forever. So nothing's different about that until we break out of these ranges that so many coins are in. It just doesn't matter. Ripple went up, tested the upper end of the range earlier today, got rejected. It is building kind of a nice base here on the EMAs, but still trapped between the long term. So it's got to get out of that range. Same as yesterday, 42-ish, 48. Until it's out of there, don't really care about it. DOT rolling over. No, this doesn't look very good for DOT. Had a nice run yesterday, gave all that up, and now we're even back below this swing low. So we might be creating lower lows here and possibly lower highs, depending what happens on a little retracement on this. So DOT getting threatened. Still okay on the daily, but definitely noteworthy. Link, same pattern, right back in between the damn long-term moving averages. I mean, until we really break this range, like on every chart, there just ain't shit to do. ADA broke down today. You got this one little indecision candle right below the threshold and then follow through. So this is now pretty bearish. You do have the 200 pushing up against it right here. So it's probably going to squeeze up into this tight-ass range between $1, $1.20. So pretty bearish, though, if it's below 117. I would not want to be holding this. Bitcoin Cash, same crap, same pattern. I mean, boring. I guess you could be like some kind of basing inverted head and complex, inverted head and shoulders, something like that. I don't know. It's kind of ugly, sloppy. Anything back below 470, watch out. 540, probably all right. BSV's just getting no love. Just grinding up this trend line. Really, there's nothing to say about it. Same shit, different day. Grinding up the trend line. If it breaks this trend line again, we're just going to go back into this massive range that has been on for about a year or so, which is between like 150 and 170-ish. So not really much to say there. EOS rejected. Same damn pattern. I mean, we can't, just got to get out of this range. I mean, that's all it is. We can't really do shit. XMR kind of trying to hold on to the 200, although starting to look a little bit heavy. We get bears to come up in the power zone. This thing will probably drop back to the lower end of this range. Definitely if it loses this 200 area, probably gets us to 180, and then we'll have to reassess. But again, just more range-bound shit, and didn't get any follow-through, so not great. Zcash, same thing. Wow, shocker. In the same damn exact pattern with this little semi-tight basing thing. Anything back below 115 on this probably spells doom. 130, though, above that looks good. Oh, let me check what that was real fast. Oh, dang it, I didn't mean to click that. No, I don't want that open right now. Dash, same damn pattern. Look at this. Oh, shocker. It's looking a little bit weak, though. Anything back below 205 probably gets us right back in this range, testing 180-ish. Back above 230 looks okay, but man, there's a lot of pressure on the markets right now. Doge, same thing, just kind of rolling over and consolidating. This is the real big star of the shows today is equities just taking massive dumps today. Big dumps. Let's see. Oh, let me open up the chat just in case. There we go. Yeah, they got this rounded top, indecision, just getting follow through. NASDAQ was the one that looked super bearish yesterday, closing lows below all this business, pretty much the whole year. So kind of closing flat on the year, it looks like yesterday. Yep, it did. Almost exactly flat on the year yesterday. Gave up all the gains. And, I mean, this looks bearish as hell. It really does. It's really got to get some time going and some more momentum to the upside. Like right now, we just don't have anything. There's no hidden divergences, nothing. So you just kind of have to default to the high time frames right here. And if we lose this 21 exponential, that is going to be real bad for NASDAQ. Yeah, I mean, we haven't done that since right before the Corona crash. And if that happens, we're probably going to get a swift move down to this horizontal at about 11.5-ish. So that's a big move. 1,000-point dump off that could easily happen. We are getting a little bit of a relief rally off these lows, though. We're getting so we're getting the first sign of a possible turnaround today. We haven't really seen one yet. And I'm just looking at the crack time frames that the RSI is getting above the exponentials down here. So that hadn't happened since back over here. Had a little rally out of it and then immediate gave it up. Well, not immediately, but an hour or so. So it's trying. It's trying. Pretty good run on ES here at the bottoms. Not too shabby. Actually, very nice. This candle's pretty sexy, engulfing the previous two. Still not in the exponential, still kind of bearish, but not too bad on ES. Needs to hold this area. If this daily comes back and closes above this horizontal at 3760 and this trend line or right around it, I would probably look for some a relief bounce, maybe up to the top of this range in the candle 3800. Until then, though, it is pretty damn bearish as long as it's below 3760. Pretty gnarly sell-off there. Let's go to YM. Yeah, you can see as YM broke that 31.2 level. We've been watching like a hawk. Had a few candles on the crack time frames below there. It was done. You did kind of have a little fake out. This is a pretty brutal move here. Just slicing through all that butter right there. Finding an interesting spot for a base, though. I mean, even though this looks really nasty in the big picture, though, I mean, we're still not even like close to making a new low off the structure. We got really small intermediate lower lows so far, but it's only 2 times lower low, lower high right here. But major support at this 55, and the way this is coming back up at the 55 and wick to the mama, this is pretty textbook for a little capitulation type sell. So if this daily can close back above 30,700-ish, then that probably will look pretty good. Rut. Trying to get started too. Looks like equities are finding a little base, about in the same position as the Dow. Still not below here, so 2060 and 2160. As soon as we lost that 2160 area that we talked about yesterday, I mean, it was doomsday right after that. Just immediate murder fest. Let's see. Yeah, pretty brutal. As long as we're staying above this 2060, though, it's not too damaging. Definitely noteworthy, though. We might just be range bound now between 2060, 2160. which is what I'm going to kind of pretty much look for until we get out of that range. Then pretty damn neutral. It'll be hard. You'll get chopped up a lot in here for sure. VIX spiked up to 30, giving it up though. Actually 31. Giving it up a little bit. Let's see if this can sustain. Let's see what VVIX is doing. VVIX, yeah, right up at the top end of this range, so stalling out there. That's kind of interesting. Oil didn't give a shit about any of this. It rallied, made it a new local high. Bam. Just crazy. Bounced right off the 21. Just really, really good move for oil there. Yeah, nothing wrong with this chart. Very awesome respect on the TA. For sure. Bonds still falling off. They're below these lows, the breakout lows now, way back over here. I mean, this just looks terrible. Now the next one is this real long term trend line, and 200. Oh man, we got the 200, that trend line, and the 377 all in the mid 150s. Oh, that's interesting. So there's probably a lot of support just below here for bonds. So, that's pretty wild. Let's go to notes, showing the same thing. If we zoom way out, ooh, they look way worse. Still can go down to like 130. Shanghai is breaking down from this trend line, so this might, if we get back below these lows at 34.80, we probably gonna test, maybe even down to this trend line. So, interesting. Bulls got some work to do on majors. Dollar just ripping face off. That was going with TNX too, just up 5% today. Huge move in short-term rate or yields. This is just crazy moves. Definitely putting that pressure on the markets. Yeah, this is pretty gnarly. Euro's probably getting shellacked. Yeah, although it's not below this recent low though. Oh, excuse me. Really got to get below this 119.5 level to get real scurry. Excuse me. Gold just getting mollywopped. Just can't get no love. Below the 377 on the daily. This is bearish as hell. We are in the bottom end of this range though, so maybe you get a little bit of stalling out here. But yeah, this is damaged goods. 2 days even getting momentum on the bearish on the last few candles. So that is no bueno. Nothing to really see on that. Silver even getting shellacked. Silver went all the way down to 25 even today after breaking that trend line yesterday. And even though it stalled right at that horizontal around 26, it got follow through. This is looking pretty bad. I will be peeling off some silver positions today because this is just, I don't like this. It does have one line left at like 25-ish. I mean, I might wait and see what the end of the day brings, and then we'll go from there. But we'll see what's up. Sorry, just reading something else here. Yeah, so maybe it gets stopped here, but again, we're just getting a lot of pull down. I mean, when the markets are dumping like this, it's kind of like when Mama Bear dumps in the crypto markets. It's going to bring down a lot of stuff. Man, ES is ripping off those low. Here we go. Look at that. Literally, it already just happened. Now, will it sustain? We still got an hour and a half. But, yeah, if this closes up like this, this is probably going to get some pretty gnarly upside. Bouncing off these lows looks pretty damn good. Not too shabby. Not too shabby, ES. Or just markets in general. Where are we at? TNX. Gold, mollywop. This just looks terrible. It really has got to get above 1710 now for maybe a stab up into the mid 17s, but just bad chart. Silver giving it up. Look at this. Respecting it a bunch of times. Boom, boom, boom. Even breaking out over it. Respect it. Challenging. Back below. Rejection, rejection, respect. Boom. Follow through. So that's definitely a critical area there. So anything below that, silver actually looks kind of bad. Let's look at it on the weekly. Hanging on right on the 21. So kind of like equities. How funny. Which is coinciding well with the 10 simple on the monthly, around 25 bucks. So, man, yeah, maybe I'm just going to leave it on and see how this week closes out. Actually, looking at the weekly. You don't want to zoom in too much on precious metals, as we talk about a lot on here. They're choppy, crazy movers. It's best to look at them on at least like 2-day, 3-day. Really, weekly is probably awesome for most people. You don't really need to look at metals that much. Platinum getting murdered. I've actually been looking possibly at taking some longs here on platinum on a retest of this breakout zone. So on that, I was looking. Let me go look at my platinum players. The platinum players. Let's see. Nope, none of the. Oh, except this one. Anglo American Platinum Company is defying the dump today. That is actually very interesting to show that much relative strength when platinum's down 5% almost. Wow. Wow. That's actually shouldn't be in there. Let's go ahead and take it out because I think this is the Realty Trust. Yeah, there's another PDM. This one right here, Palladium 1, is actually in there. PGM, possibly. I was looking at maybe this one, Platinum ETF Trust. I was kind of just wanted maybe something with a little bit better percent chance on gains, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of fanning through these, checking it out. I don't know yet which one I'm going to play, but I am thinking about nibbling on some platinum. Is it going to reject now here? Oh, yeah, I'm kind of getting a little bit of rejection. Let's see. We do have the bulls are attempting to regain here, so we're just going to see what happens. Just going to wait for a little bit. It's like 7. Okay. See if we can get some follow. ES is booming up, but we're not getting follow through so far. I mean, the other markets are up, but they're not up as much. Rut's still down 3. See if Rut, yeah, rejection right off the 21. But we are above the 10 simple though, so that's a change. Get back below that. Dang, excuse me. Allergies been kicking my balls lately. Let's see, 62. It was like it was 60. What? I'm looking pretty good. Decline advance line, huh? Let's go look at that actually. Where is that? Right here. Dang. Alright. Just chilling. Just chilling. All right. I'm just looking at some stuff here. Sometimes we be going quiet here, looking at Finviz. Still a lot of stuff above the 200 though, so People are still bullish. Let's click on this, see what it says. Let's just be the other side. Nothing. Dang, it didn't even change the numbers. So there's actually a lot of people voting on this right now. How funny. Still some big ass movers today. Whatever the hell this is. Biotech, 5 prime. Damn. Get that crap out of here. Stupid ad. White coin. Ooh, chills, man. Ooh, H-bar. Nice pump on H-bar. We were looking for that breakout yesterday. Let's go look at that real quick. Oops. Dollars, though. Yeah, nice. Giving it up a little bit, though. But, yeah, nice pump out of there. Good follow through. As long as this thing holds above this consolidation, like 14.5 cents, it looks fine. Mana had a little pump. Continuation. White coin, man. How funny. Old school. Oops. It's like XWC, right? Yeah. Oh my god, white coin pumped this month. Jeebus. White coin's getting all the love, apparently. How funny. How funny, man. Alright, I gotta go look at this other screen real quick. Oh, because we might start be getting some back down to the downside pressure. It's creeping in, it looks like. See if we can hold on to that. Yeah, wow. White coin. What's up, white coin? Just getting it in. That's crazy. Got the chills. Don't know anything about that. Uniswap. Yeah, so there's some movers defying the sell-off today. Mostly white coin, chills, H-bar. So that's nice to see. Let's go back over here and watch markets because I'm real curious if these are going to get rejected here now at this pivot. It's a very important pivot zone. Trying to get bullish on NASDAQ, but not quite. It really is trying. Oh, really? I didn't get that. No. Oh, yeah, we're losing some of that. Alright, that's interesting. Get back below that line. Well, we're right at the threshold, though. Just got to hold on right here. Or we probably will get that rolling over. Let's see. What is this? My buddy just sent me something. Oh, it is? Why is that? Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe. Possibly. I didn't get that notice. TradeStation's going to full margin at the end of today on futures products. Let's see. Yeah, they didn't send me that notice. Yeah, maybe they did. You get so many damn emails nowadays. What is that? Well, yeah, I didn't get no notice for that. All right, just kind of hanging out here, just chilling. We're just looking at some stuff. All right, well, I think that's it. I think I gotta go and I go pick up my son here in a second and kind of wrap up a little earlier today. I gotta eat some lunch too. I'm starving Marvin right now. All right, so we'll just do a quick wrap up. Bitcoin. Oh, let's go to the spot where we get all our drawings. Needs to get back above here. And he closes back 47, same as yesterday, 47,000-ish. Even a wick probably will do it. We'll probably get continued downside on this. But right now, this is still higher highs, higher lows. So not too shabby on that guy. So critical area that we're in here. Futures look a little bit more bearish. But again, they still have that same structure. It's still higher highs, higher lows until you break about 47K on the futures as well. Ethereum looks a little more sick, but it does have this kind of interesting basing type pattern on it. So just kind of need more time, just like we were talking about yesterday. Just need a little bit more time. And markets right now. Ruts now in between the range. We lost 2160, so 2060. 2160 is probably going to be our new range to carve out. We get back above 2160, this thing is probably going to rip faces off. YM, we lost our support, and we're losing the 377 on the 3 hour, so that's not great. But defaulting to daily, we are in a good bounce zone, so there's possibly some relief rally from here. Maybe over the next few sessions, we get back up into the trend line over here. The weeklies, not so bad on there, but the weekly on NASDAQ looks pretty bad. But the Dow looks actually okay. It doesn't really look bad at all. Same with the Russell. It doesn't really look bad at all. And also with the ES, kind of just right on this trend line. And that 3760-ish area where it's semi-battling. So really NASDAQ's the only one that looks terrible. And, you know, like, we were looking at the Fang Man T stuff yesterday, and it's like with this weird charts of, oh, Google's up on the day, how funny. With these weird consolidations, I mean, we're getting close to the bottom end of the ranges on these right now, except Tesla does look kind of bad. But yeah, especially the old school Fangs, just range bound, so maybe just some rotation action going. It's just kind of crazy moves. Tesla does look real sick, though. Tesla looks like it wants to come down here and test like $500, but it could never go down. What would negate that? A 3 hour close back above 666, the devil's number. So if we see that, probably all right. Orange list, everything on that is pretty much getting smashed except for H bar. It's like that one of the only ones I did actually get into. Ah, crap. Oops. Forgot you have to right click it to be able to change the flag, otherwise it takes it off. Then you got to go re-add it or find it. But yeah, a lot of these getting totally destroyed. A lot of these stocks. Some of them are at interesting basing points, like Fubo. Is that an interesting one? Let's zoom out a little bit. So is the Green Organic Dutchman too, kind of like around this, all this support over here. Let's look at the volume profile with that. Zoom out a little bit. Yeah, lots of nodes around here. Oh, what is that? Is that an alert? Phone call? Yeah, there it is. Man, we about to get face rippers in the end of the end of the day today. That would be interesting. If that's the case, then I'll definitely go look for some things to scoop up. If we can get the Bulls rallying it up, but they got a lot of work to do still, so we'll just see what's up on that. We still got about an hour and 15 minutes for the close. Yeah, Fubo. Man, Fubo's interesting. I wonder if they got options on this guy. I'm about to go open up the options tab and go check it out. Go check it out. Oh, now I gotta put my password in. All right. Load up, damn it. Fubo. You can do it. Wow, this one actually didn't get phased today. Man, see, when you see stuff like that on these little tiny bullshit stocks, whatever Lifeway Foods does, when market's selling off hard and showing massive relative strength around good pivot points too, all this business right around mama. It is below the trend line, but it's not really out of the woodworks until... or it's not really going to get super bearish until you like kind of break this business over here at about 550. So this is kind of interesting that it's holding up. What's real crazy is GME. Look at GME. What is this shit? Didn't even sell off at all today. We zoom in hardcore. It just went flat the whole day and then pumped at the end of the day. That's pretty funny. So GME. Seagate kind of got mollywopped. I guess that makes sense with tech. All right, Fubo. Fubo does have options on it. All right. Well, look at that. Well, let's see here. No, that's too soon. And they're okay. They're kind of wide spreads. At the money is like 545 at 60, so that's a little bit. That's okay. I mean, that's playable. It's a little wider than I'd like to see him, though. Let's see what a spread is on here, what I can get. Oh, wow. Kind of expensive. Juiced up. 100. Yeah, it's got a 37% IV rank. Let's go look at a put spread. Oh, the puts are super wide, though. And I don't like that as much. 36, and do a third is about 90 cents. 183. What if I do like this too? Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna wait. I want to see what the market's gonna do. If it's gonna continue rallying. Still got a little while before I have to decide anything there. No need to rush it. Oh wow. Pumping. All right, so yeah, holding that 10 simple. Now we're getting above the 21. Yeah, so this is beast mode now. This is definitely beast mode. That might have been a little capitulation dump right there on the daily. It definitely is in a perfect spot to do that. Pushed about 30 points lower. Remember, we're all watching the same movie, so pushed 30 points lower. A lot of people tried to nibble here. I know I did for a second. Got stopped out pretty much immediately. And, yeah, get that nice push for everybody. If you go down here on the volume profile, but there's like no volume down here. Yeah, look at that. Nothing. No business. Looks like this is about to rally up to 37.80 on that guy. Even if we go to profile, yeah, look at that. This is each session, so the 24 hours of the trading session for the futures, or whatever, 23 and a half, whatever, 22 and a half, whatever it is. Yeah, you can see not much business down, and now we got a node here. So yeah, as long as this stays back above 37.60, that will probably negate most of this sell-off, and we might rally it up. Let's see what NASDAQ is playing around. And NASDAQ still got a lot of work to do, but you know, hey, you got to start somewhere. On the 3 hour, it looks kind of good coming back up into these bodies, so that's not too shabby. Yeah, we get back above 31,000 on Dow. That'll look good. And 31,660 on RUT. You already know what it is. All right, that's interesting. All right, well, again, I'm gonna sign off right here. Thanks for checking it out, joining it. Real super quick, super quick wrap up. We got to hold 48K or 47, 48K. This looks okay on the low time frame. Still making higher highs, higher lows. Holding up on also the daily 20. So 47,000 is the line in the sand on Bitcoin. A lot of other stuff is just range bound, trapped. It's waiting to see what Mama Bear and the traditional markets are going to do. And considering they did sell off pretty hard today, just kind of dragging stuff down. Some shiners of this the market, XRP and oil. XRP, oil, just absolutely killing it. So, all right, guys, much love, peace. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day.